Hey y'all, Alyse here from Playing with Alyse. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going over paycheck number 3 for December. So this is week 3 of December, paycheck 3 of December. I get paid every 2 weeks. My husband gets paid every 2 weeks. And the way it falls, we get a paycheck every week. So we're going to jump into that. And before we do, we're going to reconcile last week's paycheck, which is what you're looking at right now. And then we'll set up the paycheck for this coming week. So if you are interested in seeing that, definitely keep watching now. All right, if you're still watching, it's too late now. You can't back out. You promised. But anyway, don't mind me. So as I said, we are going over our paycheck number 2 budget to see how we did last week, and then we're going to set up our budget for this current week starting December 13th through December 19th. So I'm not going to hold y'all long, but I am going to say, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Friday the 13th. I don't know if y'all care about that, but we enjoy when there's a random Friday the 13th in the month because it gives us an opportunity and a reason to watch scary movies all day and throw in maybe a Friday the 13th movie too. Anywho, now that we got that very unimportant information out of the way, let's get into this budget. So if you saw my video for this budget that we're looking at right now, you saw that I am breaking down our mortgage payment into 3 paychecks. So this is the second of the 3, which is why it's up to $1,100. And so I did save that $1,100 for this check to go towards our mortgage. And our mortgage is due by the 15th each month, so that's usually when we pay. I'm trying to rearrange it so that I can have it set to, by the time it makes it to the 1st, we'll have the money set up and ready to pay then. But we haven't been able to do it yet, so we are just paying on the 15th or by the 15th. And for our Capital One bill, we did pay the $150 for that. And again, this is our snowball debt that we're paying off right now. The minimum payment is $26 and we're paying $150. And if we have more at the end of the month, we throw that on there too. For Tri-Eagle, this is our electric bill. So that stayed the same. For Bank of America, it actually ended up being $42 instead. Oh, and I couldn't find my pretty Erin Condren pen, so I'm writing with this Pilot G2 pen. It works really good, but it's not my cute little pen or one of my erasable pens, but that's neither here nor there. So that was $42 instead of $43, not a huge difference. Our gas bill, if you saw my last video, I wrote down that this was $42.56, but it was actually $56.56, but I didn't feel like changing it, so I still just budgeted for $42.56 and just allowed for us to be over budget. And that's what, like $14 over budget for the gas bill. Then our rooms to go bill was $42. And my iPhone payment was $35. And so that all together comes out to $1,471.04. And I'm gonna pull out my red and green pens so that we can properly mark these overs and unders. Y'all didn't tell me in the last video what the word for under is. If it's overages, what's the word for if it's under. So maybe somebody could let me know this video what that word is. And I'm just getting my pens now. Alrighty. And so what did we have that was a different amount? This was under by $1. We had $1. And this was over. I really need to get some new pens. I'm getting the friction pens, but I just haven't actually gone to get them yet. But I plan on getting them. So that makes us over on our bill category by $13. And I was looking through my budget planner earlier today, and on some of the pages, the red ink and the pink ink from this has disappeared on some of the stuff. Like I can still see the marks from what it used to say, but the actual ink has disappeared off of the page now. So I don't know what's up with that. But let's get down to these expenses, and I'm gonna zoom y'all in. That's my bad. All right, now for our expenses, we got some explaining to do. As you know, or as you may know, last week was my birthday week. My birthday is December 10th, and so it fell on the last pay period. And I did have money budgeted for my birthday, as you can see. And I did okay staying to it. But then other things happened also. And long story short, we're over budget. But y'all will see how much over budget right now. And so for our groceries, we ended up spending $52. And this is only because my baby, my honey bunch, ended up getting sick, and I ended up getting sick. And so we went and bought some soup and all that kind of stuff from the grocery store after we had already got groceries. So that's what put us over our mark. Then for gas, we actually ended up spending $23.34. So we were under there, thank goodness, finally. And for gas, for our tithes, it was exactly $191.95. For savings, I actually forgot to put the money in. I had set it up to automatically take the $50 out of our checking and put it into our savings, but then something happened, like it did it more than once or something like that, so I ended up turning that off, and now I'm back to forgetting to actually put the money in. So that's something that I need to work on in the coming year. Put that down on my goals list. And for my birthday, I ended up spending $212.64. And I'm going to include the vlog for my birthday up here in the corner of this video for y'all to check that out. It was on my personal page. And before you get your hopes up, it's not anything special going on. Well, it is, but it's not like a party or anything like that. I basically just vlogged the Saturday before my birthday, having some self-care time and me time, and just going around town. So if you're interested in seeing that, it will be up in the corner for you to click on. And then for eating out, we only spent $7.53. For entertainment, we spent $19, so right under the mark. And for miscellaneous, we spent $128.41, and this is where I said we had some explaining to do. So what had happened was William and I both ended up going to a chiropractor and we are on separate insurance right now. Well, not right now. We just started separately having our own insurance through our jobs instead of being on one, because it costs less basically. Instead of paying like $300 something for both of us to be on one insurance, individually, mine is like 90 something for me and his is like 90 something for him. So that's a nice deduction, not really deduction, but decrease in how much we were paying for health insurance. But that didn't have to do with this. We went to a chiropractor. Our deductible ended up being more than expected, and we used our HSA card to pay at first, but then I ended up having to go to the doctor for something else, and it was something that was not covered under my insurance. It counted almost as an elective type of thing, even though I disagree, but that wiped out our HSA card basically. So that was fun. And so the rest of the money that we have paid for the chiropractor ended up just coming out of the miscellaneous. But since it wasn't expected, it was more. And for William, he spent $26.02. I know it's a surprise that he went over his budget, but in his defense, part of it was for my birthday. So he had good reason. And then for my budget, for my allowance, I spent $12.38 2 weeks in a row, staying under budget on my allowance. And now, pull the red and green back out. And we almost like went either over or under on every category. So for our groceries, we went over by 12 bucks. Where you at? I'm gonna scoot this down a smidge. For our gas, well, I'm gonna do my usual of just doing all the overages together and all the unders so that I don't have to keep picking up pens, putting down pens. Alrighty, so for my birthday, I went over only by $12.64. I think that's good. And I did some spending. I bought myself 2 new bras from this company called Lively, and I will add a link down below in my description box where you can get $20 off of a $35 purchase from them. And these bras are good, y'all. But they are, they have a store here in Austin, a physical store, but it's mostly an online shop. And it's a lingerie company where it's like loungewear, but it's actually lingerie, but it's just really comfortable and you don't mind having it on all day. So for miscellaneous, we went over by $78.41. Jesus. And then William only went over by $1.02. Now for the good stuff. I really need you to show up better than this. For our gas, we were under by $6.66. And we're just gonna move right past that number and on to the next. We stuck right on it for our tithes, or for William's tithes. We were under by 50 for savings since I didn't put it in there, which ended up being a good thing because I probably would have ended up having to just take it back out. Then for eating out, we were under by $12.47. I hate it here. For entertainment, we were under by $1. book. And then for my savings, well, not savings, for my allowance, I was under by $12.62. And all of that together, thank goodness we were under in some categories because we would have really been in some trouble. But we ended up being over the red pen by $21.32, which means we had a total actual budget of $673.27. So our total budget for last week, the actual amount that we spent was $2,144.31. So over here we had an expected rollover amount of $156.44. I can't remember where I got that number from, but it is not what I believe it's supposed to be. I think it was like, I don't know, child, don't give me the line. But what we ended up having for our rollover amount, just ignoring that altogether, was $22.12. And our total overage from expenses and our bills was $34.32. I'm all over the place, child. All right, so now that I have everything listed, let's zoom back out and look at this again. So our total budgeted amount that we actually spent for our bills was $1471.04, and we were over by $13 for that category. And then for our expenses, our total actual amount spent was $673.27, and we were over by $21.32, which gave us a total amount spent for our budget last week of $2,144.31, with a total overage of $34.32, leaving us a rollover of $22.12 to the next week. And let's jump into that now. All right, so for paycheck number 3, as you can see, I already have everything listed out, and we can just get right into it. And I'll start by zooming you in this time. Alrighty, and so since this is the 3rd paycheck, that means this is when our mortgage payment is actually made. So it'll have the full amount listed on here, and that is $1,604.66. Then our Netflix bill, it's gonna always be $14.06 until they up the price again. Navient, $76.84. I cannot wait to pay that off. Our insurance is $176.16, and for some reason, it's like I'm annoyed to pay that. Even though it's less than what our insurance was with our old company, I feel for some reason I'm annoyed to pay $176.16 for our insurance. I don't know. I feel that's a good price for 2 cars, but on my inside, I feel like we can do better. And maybe when it renews, it'll be lower, but I just don't like it right now. It doesn't sit well with me, and I can't even tell you why. But anyway, for our Discover card, the bill is $75. And then for our taxes, it's $90. And so that all together comes out to $2,036.72. Oh, and I found my calculator. So I found my calculator and lost my Erin Condren pen. So hopefully by the next video, I will have both of them. And so that's everything for our bills. $2,036.72 budgeted for the week. And now for our expenses. On our groceries, we have the usual $40 budgeted. For gas, we have $30 still. I think we're back on track now with just paying $30 a week for gas. But let's see if the mister throws a curveball. For tithes this week is going to be $114.45. For savings, the usual $50. And speaking of savings, do y'all know any fun saving challenges to do for 2020? I'm looking for a savings challenge for us to do for next year, and I haven't found one yet, and it's getting pretty close to the new year. So if you have any suggestions on a nice savings challenge that you've tried or want to try, please leave that down in the comments also, if you would. For us, I don't even know why I wrote this because it's 0. And then for miscellaneous this week, it's only $25. And we're going to see if we can stick to this. It's a low spend week, and we'll just see how we do with it. And so the total for this section is $259.45. And that gives us a total budgeted amount for this coming week of $2,296.17. And currently we have an estimated rollover amount of just $20. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it'll be another under budget week instead of like last week. And we don't usually go over budget on stuff, but the old chiropractor charges threw us for a loop, plus other unexpected stuff that took place. But that's what we have emergency funds for, to use when needed. Since we still had money in our checking, we were like, we'll just take it out of the actual checking. But anywho, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching so far. I don't know where that song just came from, but we're leaving it. So again, for paycheck number week, which is the week of December 13th through December 19th for 2019, for our bills, it's coming out to $2,036.72, and our expenses is coming out to $259.45, giving us a total budget for the week of $2,296.17, and a rollover of $20 for paycheck number 4. That is going to be it for me. Thank y'all for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm going to always appreciate it. But that's going to be all. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. And if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up as well. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.